In this video, I'm going to give an overview how IAM admins can grant access to users on specific resources. Granting access in access management is crucial to ensure that only authorized users have access to information and resources, protecting the organization from unauthorized access. So let's see how IAM admins can grant access to the users in their organization. When an IAM admin accesses the users page, one common task is to assign roles to the users for accessing resources. Let's walk through how this is done step by step. Firstly, you start by selecting the resource you want to manage from the context switcher. It's important to note that roles are always assigned within the context of the resource you select, and it gets inherited to all the children of the resource selected. Once you have chosen the resource, you select the user you want to grant access. So in our example, let's take Frank Joseph. So Frank Joseph has a Fabric Manager role on the IT department. So we will assign Frank Joseph some another role in the IT department. We'll click on Grant Access. So the roles available for selection are specific to the resource you have chosen, ensuring relevance and security. So we will select some another role which Frank does not have. So let's select Network Edge Connection Manager. Click on Next and Submit. So when you return to the users page, you will see Frank Joseph has now a Fabric Manager and a Network Edge Connection Manager role. Now, here's where it gets interesting. So as I said, the roles gets inherited to all the children of that node. So now Frank Joseph was assigned Network Edge Connection Manager role in the IT department, but Frank Joseph will also have a Network Edge Connection Manager role on the development project. As you can see here, Frank Joseph will also have a Network Edge Connection Manager role on the beta testing project. So let's see. So, but if you want to restrict the access of a user only in a particular project or only in a particular node in the hierarchy, then you can do that as well. So let's say an admin decides that Frank needs to operate only in the development project. Frank should not have an access to IT department, nor Frank should have an access to the beta testing project. In that case, admin needs to select development project from the context switcher and assign a role to Frank, which he wants him to operate only on the development project. So let's assign Frank Joseph a role on the development project. So we will select some another role. So Network Edge Viewer, to click on Submit. So when you click on Submit, you will see Frank Joseph now has a Network Edge Viewer role on the development project. So Network Edge Connection Manager, which we previously assigned, then Fabric Manager is the role that he inherited from my organization, and now Network Edge Viewer. Now you will see Frank will not have this Network Edge Viewer role on the IT department, nor Frank will have a Network Edge Viewer role on the beta testing project. Because the admin wanted Frank to operate only on the development project, admin selected development project in the context switcher and assigned the role only to him on that specific node in the hierarchy. So if there are children of any specific node on which the role is getting assigned, the role will get inherited to all the children. But if there are no children, and you can assign a role on that specific context only, so that the access is restricted only in that specific context. One more thing that I want to show you here, in the user details page, there is a column inheritance. So inheritance will show the role that has been inherited. So here you will see the Network Edge Connection Manager role has been inherited from IT department, which means Frank was assigned a Network Edge Connection Manager role on IT department, and it got inherited to development and beta testing project. So If you switch to the development project, you will see Network Edge Viewer role in the inheritance column. It shows not available, which means Frank was assigned a Network Edge Viewer role only on this development project and it was not inherited. This concludes this video. Thank you for watching.